Hey, it's Chan for Different Skill, bringing you the green section. Yes, the green section to Booster 3 Advent of the 5 Dragon Emperors. Now, this time it will be out of order because for some reason it decided to load that way, but oh well. So first off, we're starting with Honest Nodachi Hanasuo. And it says, when this card put in your resource and you have 5 or more cards in your resource and you have Dual Machine Duel in it, you may pay the top card of your deck into the resource as sleep. This card is bad. Moving on. Caraway of the Sleeping Forest. I like this card. The art's very nice. It looks like the sample is actually like a censorship thing because like it kind of looks like it's covering her nipples, but it's not. Don't worry about it. She's wearing clothes. Continuous. All leafers in your square gain this ability. Continuous and discard destroy it. Instead of a charge, place it in this resource in sleep. Now there's 2 leafers that does that. There's Carefree Ruji Sai or something, and then Titty Lemon Balm, the bathing elf person. And it's pretty good. It's definitely good for mana ramp because in like a mana ramp deck you probably don't want these in your charge anyways. So yeah, it's pretty good. 8 great dragon kings Utpalaka. Yeah, okay, cool. Don't like those ads. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted or something. So yeah. When this card destroys an opponent's ZX by battle, you may pay the top card of your deck into your resource in sleep. This card, 7 cost 9k is pretty bad. I'm just going to say that. Most of the 6 cost good effects cards are 9k, but this card is just remotely weak for 7 cost. It should be at least 10k or at least 9.5 to get over most of the 6 cost cards. Small Sword of Blinking Speed Isun Boshi. Okay. 8 cost, 8.5k. When this card destroys an opponent's deck battle, choose 3 cards in your resource and reboot them. Now, first of all, this sounds very promising, but at the same time, it is an 8 cost 8.5. You know what beats 8 cost 8.5? It's almost any 6 cost card. I'm just saying. This card costs a bit too much. I mean, since you play green, you probably don't really care how much mana it costs, but at the same time, the reward you get for using its effect is not really good. It's kind of mediocre, yeah. So, moving on. Flower Dragon Ivy Wing, probably the best of the dragons. Activate 5 green, select 1 ZX in your resource other than Flower Dragon Ivy Wing and put it in a normal square in any square without a ZX as reboot. What does that mean? You play it. Okay, next turn, if it survives, tap 5, get a +1. I like that. And it comes into as reboot as well, so I guess it attacks straight off the bat. This card is very good. I like how they made it 9 cost, because that means like you can't, like the fact that if you go 9 cost, you have 9 mana, you play it, it doesn't die. Next turn you play a mana, and then you go sleep 5 green, revive something, sleep 5 green again, revive another thing. Good card is good. Alright, you don't need to play cards in your hand, just play it out of the resource. Play Fiyu from your resource. Get Graceful Naginata. Get Flower Dragon Ivy Wing back. Play Flower Dragon Ivy. You don't need to play the second one, but get, I don't know, another Fiyu back, and then you play Fiyu, and then you get infinite pluses. That's what green's about, yo. Infinite pluses. I like that. Thorn Prison. 1 to cost. Oh, this is actually pretty good since it's 1 cost. Select the ZX cost 3 or less that is attacking your ZX in your player square until the end of the turn. That ZX does not deal damage. Okay, never mind. This card sucks. I thought it was just anything at any point of the time. No, this card's pretty bad. Yeah, never mind. Timber Force. It looks like this. For some reason, they have promo ones, but then like they don't have the actual ones because like the background is different. So this is a promo one. It's generally a watered down version of the card, but this one isn't. This was the same. Event, select a card in your charge, put into your resource as sleep. This is a complete waste of card. It's not worth it. Little Guardian. Yeah, look at this chibi here. And I think there's a hamster here, I think. And then here's Rindo being awesome. Choose up to 6 cards in your resource and reboot them. Afterwards, put this card into your charge. Now, this card is very neat. It means at 6 mana, you have 9. Which is neat. I mean, like, you can play a 3 to cast, play this card, get your 6 back, play a 6 drop, or play 2/3 to cast removal, or play Rindo, which I'm guessing is what it's supposed to be doing. because Rindo happens to be 6 cost. But I don't know. This card is pretty good. I mean, Um, I'm gonna say it has uses, and that's as far as I'll go. Laundry Beastman Were Raccoon. It's a Void Bringer. Moving on. Actually, this is important because of the Lycanthrope. I think Lycanthropes get pretty good in this set, so I'm just gonna keep that there. This is a Leafer Life Recovery card. No, ooh, it looks like this. Let's see. Do I care now? Yes, I do care. That looks pretty nice. Beastman Were Hedgehog. When this, oh, this is Were Raccoon. It looks cute. I like it. Anyways, when this card appears in a circle, select a ZX in a square. It gains 1,000. So it's basically 5.5k, 3 cost, ignition for 1 turn, which isn't too bad. But most importantly, it's a Lycanthrope. The reason why I'm talking so much about the Lycanthrope trait is because 1, VU is a Lycanthrope, and 2, there's another card in this set that's really good for Lycanthropes. Start card, no one cares. Oh, this card is so hot. This card's so hot. Spice and Wolf, anyone? No. This card's not very good. It's just nice looking, and it's also a promo, so it's probably impossible to get. Anyways, so Where Sheep Girl, Where Sheep. When this card appears and they have 6 or less cards in their hand, in their resource, choose a ZX and square until the end of turn. It gets plus 2k power. For this card is, I want to say it's good because of Lycanthrope, but it really isn't. When you look at it, it becomes a 6.5k. Like, at worst case scenario, it's a 4 cost 6.5k for 1 turn, and then it realizes it sucks because 6.5 is the average for a 4 cost. If it was base 5k, then it would have a reason to be like plus 2k. But the fact that it even has like a condition is weird. I don't think this is just. I don't think this is a very good card. Fearless Tonfa is very good. 3 cost 5k ignition, very good. I'm going to go look for the picture of the Fearless Tonfa and show you guys. This is a Fearless Tonfa, and since you guys can't really see it, it looks very lewd because this part is like all white, and then it looks like it's censored, but it's not. Don't worry about it. Here, let me try to fix that. Where are you? Oh, snap something. There you go. This is a bit better. The mouse is kind of in the way, but it's okay. Definitely going to be running Fearless Tonfa because it's a good card. Has a nice set of effects. I don't know what I'm destroying on my desk, but I hope it's not important. Yeah. Handicrafting Oregano. Oregano? Yeah, Oregano. It's a vanilla. It's not. That's all there is to it. Squirrel Girl, Where Squirrel. This is the card I'm talking about. 4 drop. When you play it, select the ZX and square. Until the end of the turn, it gains plus. For each Lycanthrope in your squares, it gets plus 2,000 power. So, similar to the card just now, the Sheep Girl Were Sheep, they have the same stats. They have technically the same effect. This card gives 2k, and this card will give at least 2k. That's the difference. It can give up to, I don't know, however many Lycanthropes you actually had on your field. So the most important part of this is that it gives anything this ability. So if you give it to a powerful card already, or you can give it to a really weak card, say you have 3 Lycanthropes, it gains 6k. That's a lot. Like, if you have this card and 2 other cards, it gains 6k. This card and 3 other cards, it gain 8k. That's a lot of power, yo. This card is very good. I like. Is this guy a Lycanthrope? Oh, he is a Lycanthrope. That's neat. Grasshopper, King Hopper. God damn it. This is vanilla. Not much to say. Beastman Warehouse. This is probably one of the best evil seeds I've seen so far. 5 cost body. 5 cost 7.5k body. 5. God damn it! I'm so tired. Sorry guys, I haven't slept in a while. I'm so tired. I'm terribly sorry. I'm yawning so much. Okay, Beastman Warehound. Oh my god, now I'm so sleepy. When this card is sent from deck to trash, resolve the following effects. Select a card in your resource, you may return it to your hand. What? You know what also does this, and it happens to be an SR? Graceful Naginata. Now the difference is that this card has to be evil seeded, but the fact that it's very good makes up for it really. It's like, I'll just add this back to my hand, so, yeah, okay. And if you play it, it's a 5 cost 7.5. It is very good, alright? It's not as good as Graceful Naginata, probably because it's not an SR, and it's a UC. So there's a good enough reason for why it's not actually that good. But as an Evil Seed, I think it's very good. I think it's very good. Moving on. Stern Hand Claws Hyakujitsuko. Yay. When this card is sent from your deck to trash, resolve the following effects. Select a card in your charge and put in a resource. This card sucks. Don't even bother. 6 cost 9k body is kind of decent, I guess. But there's better choices. I mean, there's a card that does this when you play it. So why would you ever run this? It's also 6 cost 9k Horai as well. It's called Vajra of Nobility. Stronghorn Hercules. You guys saw this in the previous video. If you have Demon of Tactus in your resource, you may put this card in normal square without any ZX as sleep. This card is pretty good. Kinda. It's not really, but so yeah. That goes a quick review of all the green cards. But now, since this is the last one, I will go on and talk about the 3 ZXRs in this set. So first one is Trooper Transform Gear HKD 8000. Clearly, HKD stands for Hong Kong dollar. Am I right or am I right? Huh? Yeah? High fives? No? No. Okay, fine. Okay, what about this? Its effect is that you need to rest or sleep 5 metal fortresses in your squares. So tap 5. That is a lot. 5 cards. Tap them. That's all you have to do. Just tap them. Select up to 1 ZX in a normal square and return to their deck. This could be yours or theirs. After that, put this card into a square without any ZX as reboot. This card can only be used if this card is in your hand. So basically, you reveal that to someone that you have in your hand, like you go Hatsudo, and then like or whatever they do in the anime. I don't know how they do it. And then like you sleep 5 cards, bounce a card back to the deck, play this card, and then it comes into play as ready to attack. So it's a pretty good card. I think the cost is a bit too high. 10 cost 10k body is a bit absurd, really, because the effect's not really that good. It's a 10 cost 10k body with Crimson Invasion stapled onto it. And it has another condition that can get in. I guess if you can play this early, it's devastating. Maybe, I don't know. And then you have all your open mana for stuff, so I don't know. Demon of Mind Animus. This card is pretty neat. Auto, when this card appears, if you have 13 or more ZX with cost 7 or more in your trash, select up to 3 ZX with cost 7 or less in your trash, put them into normal square without any ZX as reboot. Now, one thing is that this card gives you a solid +3. The second thing is it's highly unlikely it's going to happen. And the third thing is, how come there's 3 open slots on the field? There's a lot of things. Alright? The fact that you need 13 7 cost or more. 13. You know how many 7 costs there are in this in like the game? Not a lot, but there's definitely more than 13. But it's just not a very viable option. Oh, it's not very good. But the next card sure is. When this card appears and you have 20 more cards in your resource, deal 1 damage to your opponent. GG, this card is retarded. Why is it so good? It's also a freaking 5 cost, 7.5k power for no goddamn reason. You know how easy this is? 20 or more cards in your resource. You play freaking these 2 cards, the 2 cards that die and go to mana, and then you play like Fiu is energetic. You got like 20 mana already, and then you play 4 of these in a row and you win because 20 mana cost 5, have 4 in your hand. 5 times 4 is 20. GG, play all 4. GG, you can't do anything about it, dude. This card is dumb. I don't know why they made it. This card is a bit too good. Green is always going to be the best. Ha ha, suck it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, green. Looks like I need to get 4 of these too. God damn it. But I'll have the points to redeem for this card, hopefully, so I'll hope to get those. And this has been the ZX review. I'm so tired. For those of you who don't know, I am taking like orders for decks right now. My card supply is very limited at the moment because I haven't gone too crazy on this game yet. Only spent about like $1 grand, so be sure to, if you guys like want to get some cards, be sure to message me ASAP, so then you guys are first in line, because I've already made 1 deck for someone and then other people are asking for cards which I don't have anymore because I basically made it for that guy. So yeah, see you guys later, and bye.